Oh, when the Saints. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Denver Broncos and the New Orleans Saints. Ball is teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Fits it through the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Working on 1st down. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. Offense to the line fast.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, to get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's on the catch. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Dumps it off to his running back. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Mustang 19, Dragons. 60 Maverick.
Throw here, 3rd down. Mott finds that football complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Well, right there, partner, that is not a team who looks like it is a steep underdog. That is exactly the type of start they needed. And I gotta imagine being in their old building might be playing a part in it.
Yeah, and we know that home field advantage really benefits the defense more than the offense. As an offense, you just want to do your part. You want to light the fire and let those fans really let their voice be heard. Should benefit their defense immensely.
Reed now to kick this one away. Sims now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Deep, pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
From the pistol, Hurts. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Now Hurts on third and long. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Target that time, Jaden Reed. And now they face second down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. The tackle there by Daniil Hunter.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
So a tough spot now. This is third and 9. Third and long for him here. Brought in along the sideline. Just need an official ruling. And they say catch. Great play. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver. They've reached midfield, Brock, and this new set of downs is going to begin the march into enemy territory. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Hurts on first down. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hurts throwing again. Pressure's there, and he closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. That's one quarter down in our Christmas Eve contest. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. It's a design boot. Flushed out of the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Here he goes, third and long. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Marquise Bell making the play.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down third and goal, you just want to keep him out of the end zone. Just keep him to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Well, I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Again to throw on second. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. To the air on third and long. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Nearly paid for it. It's fourth down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. He'll start from the 39. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Hurts now from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Hand off to the back. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's third and 6 now.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I would expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go.
The give here on 2nd. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Enough to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Setting up the running back screen. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at it, selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Setting up to throw. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, he made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Tommy Mellott. So that brings up 4th and long. Cade York now on for the field goal. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. York knocks it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Sims now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. This is Sutton working the right side. And he'll get it up to the 27. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
From the red zone now. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
It's 2nd down and
Oh,
10.
that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Saints will add to their lead at the end of the half. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, Brock.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Turn. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Here's the final play of our first half. Final throw before the break. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Reed now to kick this one away. Sims now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, a nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, and they go right back to it. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And they pick him off again! And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, we're watching a defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Broncos' 7-yard line.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
A 24-yard attempt.
York knocks it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Sims now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Second down, give to Harvey. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Harvey gets it on the counter. And he gets him around 6 there. Delonte Taylor making the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They go play fake with Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He takes it down to the 33. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
1st down now, ball at the 33. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Play action. Hurts has it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jacorian Bennett has it. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. No touch.
Running it after the penalty. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, brought inside the 15. Gain of 15 there. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's play highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
No touch. Hey, 180. No touch.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
On 4th down, Hurts. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Saints will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
This is one of the toughest tests yet in this game for the defense so far, Kate. And boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70.
They'll come out throwing. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos are going to take over after the interception.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
On 1st down, Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this 3rd quarter. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Finds the in route complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
They give it to him again. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Back to throw. Hurts. Escapes the pocket. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Your work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Hurts setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
4th and forever coming up. Desperation time here. He's got Sutton complete. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos drop the lead back to 13.
Broncos 7. Chris Boswell set to kick
Now
off.
Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
38-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. They'll run it from the gun. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. And this is lofted deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints have likely left up the win right there.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
So the Saints offense staying on the fields. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Caught at the 1. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for Broncos first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Hand off now from the gun. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here's Hurts. Completes this one to Gray. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And they pick him off again. Alontae Taylor is it. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Take go.
First play is a design run. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
The tackle by Talanoa Hufanga brings up 3rd down.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
Trap 60, go! 18 Cardinal, come 19.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger, 19, 18, Pioneer.
3rd and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw here. And this one had no chance, hitting well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
That's taken at the 15. Bring him down, but some nice damage done on that return.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And boy, even at home, hardly anyone gave them a chance coming into this one, Brock, but it's hard to ever really count a team out playing in their own building, no matter what the odds are.
Yeah, I think for two reasons here, Kate. Number one, you know who you're playing against, right? You know that you're the underdog, and you're going to give that just favorite everything you got. And then when you get the home cooking and you create that sense of belief in the building, well, good things happen, and they certainly did today.